All right, here we are in a beautiful Fresno, California day. Really special car here. We're going to walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. 1967 Plymouth Belvedere GTX. Very cool car. Fun history. 19,000 actual miles on it. Tastefully preserved over the years. Same owner for more than 50 years. This owner purchased it from the original owner in about 2018, 2019. Accompanied with this car is the original CERTA card, the original dealer order spec sheet that they did, handwritten spec sheet, the deposit scenario, that type of thing, and the original invoice, purchase invoice for the car. Very neat. 440, 375 horsepower, factory 4-speed, 350 ratio, sure grip rear axle. Said it's wonderfully preserved over the years. Has not been restored, but it's been preserved. So in other words, they refinished the car at one time over the years, that type of thing. Prior owner told the current owner that he had never even driven this car in the rain. We'll get you the underside. It's very nice. Spend some time on the bottom side. Wonderful, all original body panels on this one. The hood bolsters here were updated when they did the refinish on it. I think they're a little bit longer than the stock ones. The stock ones are in the trunk of the car if you want to put them on. Windshield's been replaced at some time in its life. It has Coca Redline tires on it. Again, 440, 375 horsepower, 4-barrel, factory 4-speed car. All documents that go with the car, so very well documented, actual mile car. Nicely detailed and kept well over the years. All the things you'd probably do if you had a car like this. But it was hard for him to let that one go. Factory shifter, all factory interior. Actually get you under the hood like we usually do. Notice courtesy light. All the doors on this car, the body's just beautiful on it. You shut this car, you start the car, you drive the car. It feels like an original car, and it is. I would say that the refinish on it was a respectful refinish, respectful preservation on the car. It's not overdone. It's nicely done. You could, look at the body line here. Tell you how straight this car is. Very nice. Dark poly green is the color, or dark green poly type of paint, polyurethane, I believe. Factory dual exhaust. Fun to do cars like this. I have spent time going over all the numbers. We'll have plenty of numbers for you at Spud's Garage to take a look. Date codes all fall in line. We've looked at the decode or the data tag underneath the hood. CERTA card, obviously. Car was built that way. We also have the original broadcast sheets for it. Two of them. One was located underneath the seat and one he picked up when he took delivery of the car. So original broadcast sheet, buck sheet, whatever you'd like to call it. Again, in our opinion, it's been painted once. Look at the condition of this interior. As we get into the dash here, you'll kind of get that feel too. VIN tag where it's supposed to be. Up underneath the dash. This car is not restored, respectfully preserved. So as things needed cosmetically updated, like the paint, we actually took pictures of all the side glass is original. Maybe I can step back here. Rear glass is original. The front windshield's been replaced at one time. Look at the dash trim on this. It's been updated with a period style Sun Super Tack, something somebody would have done in the 70s. Has under dash gauges that were added here. GTX Belvedere. Look at the glove box, how it shuts like that. Starts right up every time. Out here in the vineyards here, Fresno. Alternator charging, obviously. Fuel gauge, temp gauge, we haven't really warmed it up yet. Put the brake on, the emergency brake light still works. See how it's flashing? Oil pressure is an idiot light. That's why they have the oil pressure here, 50 pounds oil pressure. Factory shifter. T-handle. Very nice. Make sure you watch the end of the video. We'll get it up on the lift. Go over some of the documents with it. Make sure you give us a call. Cars like this are really hard to find. All right, we'll get you into the hood here. Very, very nice, as we talked about during the walk around. This is about authentic as you can get, I would think. Went over all the numbers, that type of thing. Took photos of them. 440, 4-barrel V8, 375 horse. Been tidied up a bit over the years, but with the same owner of over 50 years. And the miles that are on this car. We'll cover the data tag for you at Spud's Garage. We'll actually decode it for you, have numbers of the intake, the block date codes, differential rear transmission, that type of thing. Factory 4-speed, sure grip rear axle, 350 something ratio. Hang on, we'll fire it up. All right, we'll fire it up here for you. Starts right up. All the instrumentation on it is just beautiful. Still a little cold. Early American muscle. Turn it around so I can photograph the other side. Very nice. All right, we have it out in the street here. Put it down in first gear. Thought we'd take you for a little shift drive. This car is super tight. No excuses on this one. Second. Third. Fourth. There you go. Go to Spud's Garage. Hang on to the end of the video. All right, we couldn't resist letting you hear it. With a little bit of horsepower there. Right, we'll get you in the trunk here. Beautifully clean. Wonderfully clean. Up into the quarters here. Beautiful original quarters and sheet metal on this car. Original floor jack. These are the original hood bolsters that we talked about during the walk around. A car cover, a lot of miscellaneous extra parts, fan belts, that type of thing. Air filter, and of course all the records will come with the car. We'll have a little short segment on that. A little short clip here on documents that are included. There are more. It has the original, where the gentleman, this is the original bill of sale on the car from the dealership. This is where he ordered it. Here's the ownership notes when he ordered it. This particular owner is the second owner of this, but he purchased it from the first owner. A lot of copious notes here. Has the original CertiCard, original dealer key tag here. Two original broadcast sheets here. One that was underneath the seat and one that the dealer probably gave him. Nice. Alright, we have this very nice GTX up on the lift. Beautiful bottom sight on this one. We get back to the office, we'll go over all the numbers like we talked about. Done a cosmetic tidying up underneath. Tailpipes on the rear, according to the first owner, were updated with to match the factory's exact. The mufflers have been updated with factory style mufflers. Has air shocks in the rear. Trying to show lights at not very high up here for me. Go back here just a second. 354 ratio. Sheer track differential, heavy duty. Floor pans are beautiful. I've studied the rockers. We'll go to the outside of the car and cover those for you. Torque boxes are beautiful. Prior owner said he never drove it in the rain. I'm gonna believe that. Sure looks like it. 19,000 miles. Again, cosmetically tidied up a little bit. Original powertrain. See the try and get up here. Original markings on the tranny. Again, we'll get those for you. We'll actually get the all the block casting numbers, date code and photos of all that stuff up top. Intake. Probably repeating myself some. Very tidy car. Factory disc brakes. Front stabilizer bar. These Coker tires are 16 years old. Roughly, since he purchased it, so they look good, but show you up in the wheel wells here, aprons. All the rockers are original. Bird's eye view, end of the video here. Thanks for listening to me. Cool GTX. Make sure you give us a call. Spud's Garage, a little tight here. Right hand passenger side rocker, also beautiful. Factory spot, pinch welds. Tire sizes are 215/75 R14. There you go.